Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about another parenting mistake, which is consistently giving in to children's demands whenever they cry. Giving in to a child's demands whenever they cry teaches them that crying is an effective way to get what they want, which reinforces the behavior, making them rely on emotional outbursts rather than communication, patience, or problem solving skills. Over time, this can lead to entitlement, lack of self control, and difficulty handling frustration when they don't get their way. For example, you take your child out to a supermarket for a shopping, and while shopping, this your child sees a toy car and he wants it. And you are not there to buy a toy car. Maybe you are there to buy groceries on that day. And you tell him, no, there is no way we are here to, there is no way you can get this toy car. We are only here to buy groceries. And the child starts crying loudly, lying down on the floor, drawing attention of other people, feeling embarrassed. The mother gives in and buys the toy to stop the tantrum, thinking let her just deal with it so that he won't embarrass her in public. But it has its own consequence actually. The short term consequence it might have is that the child will learn that crying and throwing a tantrum work as a strategy to get what he or she wants, while the long term consequences are much. Among the long term consequences include increased tantrums because that child will consistently repeat that behavior in different situations, knowing that crying leads to rewards because you have rewarded him instead of explaining to him. And also, it leads to lack of emotional regulation because the child won't develop the patience to accept no or delay gratification. Each time you tell the child no, he wouldn't accept that because he is used to getting rewards each time he throws tantrums. And also, it leads to manipulative behavior. This is a long term consequence because as he grows, he might use crying or emotional outbursts to manipulate parents, teachers, or friends. Also, it might lead to entitlement issues because the child will struggle with discipline, respect, and self-control, expecting things to always go his way. It might also lead to social struggles. He may face difficulties in school and friendships because others won't give in like his parents do. So you can see this little thing that you do just to stop his behavior for a short period of time, you can see the consequences it has. So, what's the solution here? What are you supposed to do in that type of situation? Instead of giving in as a mother, you can just tell the child, I understand you want the toy, but we are only buying groceries today. When you are talking, you keep calm and talk to that child in a good tone, showing him that crying won't change the decision. Next time you come, you're going to get that toy, but for today, you are not going to get toy. Do whatever you can to calm that child down. And you should also acknowledge the child's feelings, but you should also set boundaries. You can say, I know it's disappointing, but we don't always get what we want immediately. So you are teaching empathy while you are reinforcing rules to the child. Then another solution is you can redirect attention. Maybe you can engage the child in choosing fruit or counting items in the cart to distract him from the toy. Just do as if you didn't even get what he is trying to tell you. Another thing is if the toy is reasonable, you can set conditions. For example, maybe you can tell him we can save for it and you can get it on your birthday. You know, this will help the child to understand patience and effort in order to get things. You can also tell the child, maybe when you are able to score good grades in school, we are going to get the toy for you and all that. So sometimes we need to be consistent and intentional in dealing with these children, because if sometimes we give in and sometimes we don't give in, children get confused and keep testing limits. Sticking to rules ensures they learn the right lesson, but if you are not sticking to that rules, they become confused, and at the end, the parents will keep blaming the children, or the children that they are not doing what you want them to do exactly. So these are some of the solutions that we need to do in this type of situation. Thank you.